Let's try to make one of these old classic crankbaits called a sail shark from back in the 1960s. I start with a rough drawing and do my best to get the general shape of that shark fin so it all fits in and looks like the original. To get more exact dimensions, I did a bunch of math checking out all the different ratios, and I think I got pretty close. Then I put it all on a piece of wood and got it cut out and brought it over to the belt sander to try to get the shape a little more refined. It's a blocky shape, so I'm not too worried. And then we gotta cut out that fin, and I'm using a piece of plexiglass for some thin and strong material to make this fin out of, and we gotta make sure it's gonna look right before we can take it to the bandsaw and get the shape cut out as close as I can to this drawing. And it's gonna fit in a slot in the top of the body, so I'll have to cut that in nice and straight. And that looks pretty doggone good. Just gotta get glued in now. And I'm using UV resin as glue. It flows real nice and sets real easy with the UV light. Time to install the hook eyes and the tie-on eye. Now we're ready to put in some counterweights. I had to drill out some pretty big holes and then drop in some lead split shots. And I'll cover up those holes with more of that UV resin. And with those holes covered and sanded down, it's time for paint. I used bright yellow for the whole lure, just as a base coat, and then came in with bright green on the sides and on the top. And then some vertical stripes with dark moss green. I did that on both sides. And a little bit of detail on the fin with the same dark green. Now I want to paint on the eyes, just like the old timers did. And I think the finished product is pretty doggone close to the original. Now a splash of red on the chin and a tiny bit on the tip of that shark fin. And with a glossy clear coat and the hooks on, I think it's looking pretty doggone good. Let's put it in the water.